Yeah, 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 yes sir, yeah, yes sir. Yeah, the Teletubbies scared me hella, I was only 7. I spit all on my TVs, yelling get my weapon. Put the water inside the gun, I'm spraying till it's damaged. Mission accomplished, setting the motherfuckers up to heaven. I didn't get it, these fuzzy fucks fake. Thought they come and steal my shit and come just take it all away. I'm like a barber or something, you know I'm asking for the fade. Tired talking about this shit, is getting boring anyway. Frito-Lays with the chili snack when I'm feeling good. Yeah, I talk the way I talk, but I'm not false claiming hoods. Get the gist, my older cousins push.
This cold, man. What's up?
Hello.
I'm here for my interview with 10 Forever. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to 10 Forever Interviews. Today I have the blessing of talking to WaffleJax. So let me actually get started on this story a little before I introduce him fully. So I found this kid through a friend at Full Sail. And as you guys know, I've graduated and moved on. And so I kind of lost hope and wasn't sure I was ever going to work with him. And like we linked up and like he got to Colorado and we got some footage for you guys in upcoming episodes. We got an interview for you like right here. So stay put, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do below to show love. It's all appreciated. But I'm going to let Jax introduce himself right now.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is WaffleJax. You already know I'm coming all the way from Spring Hill, Florida. A little suburb, 45 minutes up north from Tampa. Yeah, you know, we just been going hard for the past 4 years now. I've been doing this shit since I was 15, you know. Shit's crazy. We 19 now. We doing big things, doing shit with 10 Forever.
Hell
Me and this bitch with my boy Matt. You already know. So this video, some love. We about to get this shit going for real.
So, something crazy that happened. Let's just talk about this real quick. Jax saw snow today. For the first time in a while.
Yeah.
What was that? How was that? How are you fucking with Colorado?
Bro, this shit's tight as fuck, honestly. Like, on some real shit, it's tight as fuck. Just seeing the air, the sky, the mountains, everything's just so different. Even the houses, I was saying, like, when I got here from the airport, that shit was tight as fuck.
When I got him from the airport, oh my god, don't even get me started on Denver International. Holy fuck, bro, that place gets me so pissed off.
There was like so many levels and shit.
Yeah, like every time I go to that airport, I feel like I'm picking up somebody and like I get it wrong every time. Somehow they're the floor above or the floor below, and like this time he was above. We got it all figured out. Got to the crib, picked up some good smoky smoke. Denver. He saw. What else did you see in Denver? Like
shit, I saw. I'm not gonna incriminate nobody on YouTube, but we see some weird shit the first day. You know what I mean? We seen some crazy shit first day, but seen some dog shit around the little city, around downtown Denver. Cool ass Philly cheesesteak spot that we ate at. That shit was gas. I ate the whole thing. I didn't eat that whole day.
Denver Ted's
that shit was crazy on everything.
Yo, I found that place one time because Dana was buying weed and fucking I was trying to fucking find some food. Went in there, these niggas said they didn't take Apple Pay. I was like, what the fuck? But
that was wild.
Got some good grub. Showed him around a little bit of Denver. He saw the Rocky Stadium.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrow we still got a little bit of shooting to do for a cool ass video for y'all. Got some behind the scenes, but let's start talking about music, the main reason.
Hell
so
yeah.
How long have you been making music?
So I've been writing since I was like 13, 14.
Okay.
And really just going over like Earl Sweatshirt instrumentals,
Hell
like
yeah.
Tyler Creator instrumentals, and just creating stories, just writing stories, being lyrical, just putting words together. Just because, you know, I come from the suburbs, so it's like I kind of come from like the city and the suburbs, and it's like going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't really see much, but I did see a lot growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of had to get creative and outside the box with how I wrote.
Okay.
And as I got older and I started, you know, growing with like just with my sound, started really finding like where my lanes are at. You know, just kind of picked up from there. I just started more so storytelling. You know.
Now, your sound, where did that come from?
Who
do you credit? Where do you credit? What do you take after?
A lot. Honestly, the '90s is a big influence in my music. Just a lot of A Tribe Called Quest, Biggie, Outkast. I take a lot of influence from Mac Miller, Joey Badass. Just like that whole era, like Wiz Khalifa, Tyler the Creator, just that whole era of the early 2010s and the 90s really influenced my sound. Like just that waviness and just I don't know, it's just those sounds are crazy. Like they were just super nostalgic, and I really like that. Like just mixing those atmospheric beats.
So you style yourself after like the older stuff. Do you miss or dislike any of the newer stuff, or do you appreciate that?
I appreciate the new stuff too. I appreciate all aspects of music.
So then newer, who would you look at as also maybe GOAT or somebody?
Very much so. Lucky. Lucky's a big one. I really
For those who don't know who Lucky is, explain.
Lucky. All right, so Lucky, he's a rapper artist out of Chicago. He's one of my bigger influences, just like lyricism wise. You know, he really, like, him and Earl Sweatshirt really taught me how to just write music and not make it so complicated, and it's more so like documenting your life than, you know, anything else. And that made me that helped me get better with my lyricism. Honestly, it helped me get a lot better with how I tell my story, and it helped me also find my why, to like why I do this music shit and like
why
my
do you
purpose. I'm trying to influence this new generation that you could do this shit, that you could really like set a goal for yourself, set plans, and really manifest and make anything you want happen.
Do you think that the future or the kids that we're trying to impact or reach out to and show what culture should be like, or what we think it should like develop into, do you think that they're appreciative or like in the place to take that, or they're gonna run with it and be fucked? Because like I look at a generation like behind us, and like some of the music, some of the standards, like it isn't the same. Some people expect more, some people expect less.
Yeah,
that's given. But I do think that there's like a huge difference of quality. Like I don't think the next generation is quite doing everything that like you see kids that we grew up looking at.
Hell no. I feel like this generation super, like it's like a microwave society. I like to say, I like to take from it. It's more so like there's a trend here, and then tomorrow it's like it's gone.
Yeah.
So like
I get that.
To be able to make
that's
your
what
own,
TikTok is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what fucks the whole algorithm a little bit, is that like people before, like if you look at YouTubers or other online creators like that, like when they created and they found their platform, they were able to monetize and like stay making money because like, bro, nobody was hacking into any other way how to get 1 million subscribers in 2012.
Yeah.
And like you look at it now, somebody goes viral on TikTok in a month or two, people don't even remember who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Because you're not on their For You page every day. That's not
true.
how it works. And like, I think that people like you get creative. Like, bro, you network a hell of a lot. Like, you know a lot of people. You know people that like set you into a spot where you can succeed. Like, that's like, I don't think we network much anymore. It's a lot of text and Twitter.
And I feel like a lot of times now with networking, just in general, a lot of artists, they tend to like just want that follower, just want that, you know, that repost. And it's more so like I'm really here to work with you, and like
it's like a dopamine release. It's like a when you hear the cash register go. Ching, it's like every time you hit the slots. Ching, ching.
Like, and even like work, like just working with anybody in general, like whether you have like 10 followers or you have like 1 million followers. Like, I'm the type of person where like if you have art that symbolizes who you are and you have a story to tell, then those are the people I want to work with, surround myself with. Because like you're creating your own path, you know what I mean? Like you're really setting yourself up against the masses, because like I said, nowadays it's a microwave society. It's just a lot more followers than there are leaders, in my opinion. You know what I mean? There's just a lot more like I wouldn't like to put it in like a
blatant.
Yeah, like I don't want to put it in that like harsh or like negative way, but like you know, it's just a lot more. I feel like there just needs to be more leaders. You know what I mean? Just really people that stand for their morals and stand for who they are. Yeah.
You got people who want to be what they're not, but like
their
homie does it and they're like, fuck, I'm that.
Yeah, and
it
like,
doesn't automatically class you as talent.
Exactly.
But like sometimes I sit here and I'm like, fuck, dude, how is this kid on SoundCloud only getting 30,000 plays on this song that's like fucking as good as, let's say, Lil Tecca, like Ransom. That shit went gold and platinum so fast, like, but he had those industry like helpers and like kids who aren't getting supplemented that, like, where are you gonna break into it?
Shit, I mean, and like honestly, kudos to Lil Tecca, because I fuck with Tecca. I fuck with Tecca.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and you know, it's just more so like I see artists like me where they want to go more down an independent route and kind of like build their connects on their own.
So you want to stay fully independent?
Yeah, like that's my goal, honestly. And you know, I've said this with the homies before, like, you know, if there's a publishing deal that comes around, you know, a 90-10 deal, I'm gonna I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's a good.
It's not selling out.
It's not selling out. You know what I mean?
Out.
Like, it's just a good opportunity. But I feel like there just definitely needs to be like more leaders, like, and I'm not saying like, and this is not in an egotistical way. I feel like just me myself, I'm a leader because, you know, just since I was a kid, I feel like I always stood out, and I never really found my way. But as I got older, I started understanding just like, you know, finding myself as an artist and who I am. Just like, it's better to stand out and just do your own thing and just like what you like and just stand with your morals than just trying to be like, you know, doing what is trendy.
It's good to be solid.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, like, it just feels good. Like, I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? I'm more so excited that the fans are gonna see this. That me and you are working together. We both grow from this, and that at the end of the day, we both like, we're gonna all enjoy this, and it's gonna be. It's
gonna continue to happen.
Did you actually connect on like?
You made money, but did you make a relationship?
Exactly.
I get that.
I feel like at the end of the day, with just with music in general, I feel like it's just, you gotta build connects, and like, you really gotta build them genuine connects, and to be able to like just solidify yourself and just do your thing and really build your own path. Like, you gotta build those connects with people and like really. Like, be friends with somebody that make weird ass music or like some shit, you know what I mean? It don't even matter. Like, be friends with a photographer. Like, it's good to find different aspects of creativity to like just be able to be inspired from, and just roll with that shit, and like even find more interest for yourself, and like you just keep doing your own thing. Like, people gonna fuck with you. Like, you stay 10 toes and you just stay real with who you are. Like, people will always fuck with who you are. You know what I mean? And I stand by that shit, and I've been standing by that shit. Like, I don't portray myself as no thug, no gangster in my music, none of that shit. But like, I am who I am, and I like what I like. You know what I mean? And if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, like, I don't really care.
No, I get
be
that.
like that. But like, I feel like there's got to be more kids and more artists and creatives and influencers that need to really push that message out more, and like push that motive. Like,
dude, off of that, what was growing up in Florida like for you?
So I was born in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Tampa Women's General Hospital. I don't even know what St. Joseph's Hospital.
Okay.
I was born in Tampa, and I grew up in Spring Hill. We moved when I was like around 2 years old. Yeah. And so living in Spring Hill, it was kind of like, it was normal. You know what I mean? I grew up with around a lot of like black friends. I had a lot of African American friends and a lot of Hispanic friends. But I also grew up, you know, having, you know, white neighbors, and you know, it was like very like Spring Hill was kind of diverse in a way, but it was like but at the same time, it was like, it's pretty boring too. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get
not much to do. It's a small town, but for the most part, like, I feel like if I would have never grew up there, like, I would have never found out like who I was. Like, as a person, you know, just standing out from everyone else, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna shit on the town that I'm from. You know, I don't rep it or nothing, but like, at the end of the day, it's where I came and like where I came up. Yeah. And like, I will say this, like, the Spring Hill really did shape who I am, like, as an artist. And I feel like any kid that grows up in like a small crab, like, I like to call it a crab barrel city, to where like, you know, everyone's trying to get out, but it's like, you know, everyone stays.
Yeah, everyone pulls you right back.
Yeah,
into the
you know
barrel.
what I mean. And like,
no, I get that. It's toxic.
And sometimes it's not a bad thing, but most of the time, like, it's kind of influence of your friends or whatever. Like,
I mean,
it's like you don't want that. You want to better yourself, and you want something bigger out of life than just just a small town that's like what I mean. Like
I get that, bro.
And don't get me wrong, like it's a pretty
home's awesome, but like far away from home's awesome too.
Hell yeah.
Like experiencing everything that you're experiencing. Like everyone's gonna turn 21 and go to a bar, and like you can do that in your hometown.
Yeah.
You can do that in some other city where you don't fucking know anyone. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it goes both ways, where it's enjoyable to stay in your hometown, but, like, it's also like, hey, I'm living the same life you're living there, just different people.
Yeah, and, like...
You're running into the same faces.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of people that are very judgmental.
Yeah. Where was the crowd where you grew up supportive of your music?
A lot of my friends growing up were very supportive.
Hell
like,
yeah.
With just, the shit that I was making in the beginning.
Yeah.
I had a lot of, like, strong supporters in the beginning, but like as I grew up, I grew away from a lot of those friends. You know what I mean? And I started realizing just seeing a lot of things just out of life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really eye-opening experiences, eye-opening lessons that I learned just out of friends, relationships, and all that. And I feel
and your
like
songs reflect that. Your songs they tell those stories.
Hell yeah! And I've noticed that in my music too. Is very, like over the years it kind of matured. Like got a little bit more personal, you know what I mean? Yeah. I started really telling my story and opening my heart up more than
I get that.
And I'm definitely like I'm gonna continue that route because I've seen a lot of my newer fans and a lot of my newer supporters. They really like that
hell yeah.
They like that personal side to where they're like, because I don't really talk on social media or like post much like that, you know what I mean? I'm very discreet and very like one-worded with my
you let your songs come out and show what you're about.
Like I'm not very.
Nah, that's dope. That you don't see that a lot anymore, guys. Like it takes a lot to not tweet your next move or do that. I guess if you're compulsive or something like that. But like, there's something enjoyable about when somebody doesn't say anything and then they drop this heat or they show you something and you're like, oh, you've been working. Like I haven't heard from you. I haven't seen you. I don't like see you around, but like I know why.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
This is why. That's like the dopest reward, I think. So, when you make your music, how long would you say, like, do you freestyle or do you write your stuff down when you mainly make music?
What I usually do is, like, so I usually let the beat I'll let the beat run for, like, days in and days out, depending on the song.
Yeah.
Like, if the beat automatically tells me, like, yo, like, boom, I can start writing to it right away, then I go with it. But a lot of times with like songs that I really want to go in with, like I'll just listen to the beat over and over again. I'll start freestyling, get ideas in, and then I just start writing whatever I'm feeling off the top, and I just go based off that. And I don't really have a structure with my songs. Like I kind of just go whatever I'm feeling.
I get that.
Go based off of that.
How many songs do you have out? I think I counted it the other day. This is a kind of a crazy thing. His SoundCloud's at least 500,000. It might be over now because those daily streams be hiking. But how many songs do you have out right now? Because you have a lot of music out.
So on my SoundCloud, I have around like probably 28 songs.
Damn.
Around there. And this is from like 20 songs from like 2018, 2017, like all the way. Actually, not 2018 all the way up to like 2021. So
it's a library.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what like really like made you start making music. Like
how I got into it. So I was a sophomore and I used to play soccer. I played professional.
He said that.
I said professional.
Yeah, he said pro.
I play competitive. So I play competitive soccer all my life. I've been playing since I was 8 years old all the way up till I was like 17, 18. And actually no, I played up to 17. But so I was playing competitive, and around my sophomore year, I had a friend that he was playing. He used to rap, and I'll say his name. Shout out Camilo, but he used to make like little rap songs, and they like I used to hear them, and like my team used to they weren't like they were pretty. We thought they were good at the time.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't that good. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't give a fuck. Like, but around that time we thought it was so cool like that he was making his own like music and shit. And I was just like, damn, like what the fuck? I could do this shit. Like, I could do this shit too. Like what? Like on some like Uzi shit. I'm not even lying. Like that shit dead ass happened. I really saw him making music and I was like, yo, I want to record at your crib one day. And so my first song, which is called Bat Boy, it was my first song I ever recorded, and I recorded it in his closet. Damn. And it was on a Blue Yeti mic on his MacBook, and bro, I wrote that bitch on a fucking piece of paper. Like I wrote it on a whole piece of paper. I'll never forget at one of my like childhood friends' houses, and I like wrote that whole thing down like in 2 hours. Yeah. I wrote the whole song, and when I went to his crib, I recorded it. It took me like a whole hour and a half to record the whole song, but I remember posting it and it got like 6,000 streams on SoundCloud. Like, and
that's when you were like, fuck.
I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I was like, no way. But after that, I was like, damn, like that shit's, it could go somewhere.
Yeah. You know? Where do you want music to ultimately take you?
I want to build a legacy.
Hell yeah.
I definitely want to build my own everything, my own empire, you could say. You know, like just really have my own sound and be able to hit different aspects of not only hip hop but just sounds in general. I've always been big on like just really atmospheric, outside the box sounds. I like shout out to Icy Twat, like you know producers like Icy Twat, Ethereal, just shit that like sounds very spacey. Like I used to be very like I was really into lo-fi. My senior a lot of lo-fi music. Yeah. Like I used to be into that my senior year and my junior year, and like I used to make a lot of music off those beats, and so you know just going off that and then also doing boom bap and seeing all the trap shit that I like. I just want to combine it and just do my own thing and like just see where it takes me. Honestly, like I know I could definitely build my own legacy and really just do my own thing and build my own world out of this. But like whatever happens, you know what I mean? I'm not aiming to go mainstream. I'm not aiming to be like, I definitely just want to be one of the biggest artists in my generation. Like just
you want to do the most.
Like, you know, some like on my Kid Cudi shit. Like, just really just make my own wave.
Hell yeah. What's life been like recently for you? How's life just been in general?
In all honesty, like
what you be up to on the daily?
Shit, everything's been chill. Really, like I just been bouncing back on my feet, just getting my you know, my gula, my guap back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man's go through some hard times, but we gotta bounce back from the bitches. You gotta bounce back from those trials and tribulations that God be throwing in you. Pause. But like, yeah, no, I just been really recording a lot, really getting out of my comfort zone. I'm moving to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta January 22nd.
We gotta throw an event.
You know, we got an event that we're throwing in Florida. That's gonna be crazy. But really, life has been chill. I just been, you know, I work every day. I work 9 to 5. Shit, it be like that, man. So I say in my songs like fuck a 9 to 5, but you know, I work in a family business. Oh, but my dad, he owns a diesel mechanic shop. He's been a diesel mechanic all his life, and he has his own shop, so truck repair. You know, if you need your semi trucks, I gotta plug my father real quick. If you need your semi trucks fixed, you know, come into the right spot.
Hell yeah.
I work there, and I just work every day. Weekends, I kind of just take time to myself, record hella music, just get a lot of experiences that I've lived, a lot of things I've seen. Just write that down. Make fire ass music.
And you're only 19 too. He's not even 20 yet, Pax. Like if you guys want to smash follow and shit like that, like for sure, go check his page out. Is there anybody that you want to shout out or anything like that?
All right. Want to give a shout out to my family. Most importantly, God, the universe. This whole journey, beautiful ass journey I've been experiencing. Big shout out to 10 Forever for this interview. This little interview that y'all don't get the whole thing yet. Yeah, y'all getting bits and pieces, but big shout out to the homies, my boy Nas, my boy Amar, Chalier, Jake. You know I love y'all. My boys Jay and Angel back home. And yeah, nah, you already know chaos. We going up in this bitch. WaffleJax, we coming.